And here we are just outside of the level where we have to actually use the silver arms. As Silver mentioned before, this oracle barrier is completely impassable. The only way to get through it is to use a totem attack. So let's just make a little secondary deck. We're going to use the very sturdy silver shield, the quick silver tail, the elegant silver wing, the mighty silver horn, and the majestic silver rod. Bring them all together and we get the totem attack. It takes a while to charge, but once you let it out, it will do a crap ton of damage. It also takes up all of your Furioku, so be careful. If you are touched while doing this, you will stop doing the attack, which is kind of gay. We also just met a new enemy named Chuck, and we can't get that treasure chest because we do not have a slide move, and that imp is kind of a jerk. Anyways. Okay. Trying to think of what to talk about first. Okay, that imp before that threw the rock while I was in the hole, that was a very good move. Chuck, that new enemy we came across, the one that shot ring lasers, that's basically all he does. He's very tiny and hard to hit, so be careful. This enemy that we're fighting now, that was Jack. He will do a little V move and he flies around. It's probably a good idea to hit him with Ashcroft because that thing, Ashcroft, bleh, is a very good move for hitting flying enemies that I've learned is also very useful when fighting Ashcroft's naked form. So many things to talk about. There's a lot of eagles in this level, which is kind of weird, and those platforms from the that cemetery level, you know, where there was a lot of spikes, but these things just keep falling down, unlike before where they were kind of going up and down. And falling does a lot of damage. I've been doing a lot of falling in this part, which is kind of gay. Oh, wow. That was a lot. And we have another totem barrier that I have to destroy with the totem attack. I will not be using the totem attack on a lot of enemies because, like I said before, it takes a while to charge up. And it uses up all of your Furioku, which I do not like. However, one thing I should probably mention is that if you're using the totem or if you're using the Guardian Ghost to make up the totem attack, you will get all of the bonuses from the Guardian Ghost. So you will get the maximum attack boost, you'll get the maximum defense boost, you'll get all the you'll get the health boost and blah blah blah. I'll try to use the totem attack here. Yeah, it does a lot of damage. Hell of a lot of damage. Unfortunately, since I don't have Eliza equipped, I am not protected against poison. Although poison does wear off eventually, which is kind of nice. But, like I said before, it drains on your health, so if you don't have a lot of healing items, this might be bad. The totem attack is probably best used on slow enemies with a lot of health. As you noticed before, it took off Ashcroft's armor form and his naked form. Although I don't know why this game was allowed to have a naked form. I don't know, I just find that kind of weird. And apparently that was the end of the level, which I find kind of weird. And here we are up in Mount Fuji, it looks like. Kind of weird, but okay. And I could have used that antidote. Oh well. Here, once again, levels kind of a labyrinth-themed design, which is kind of weird. Especially since, you know, you got all the keys and you have all the treasure chests and the things and stuff. Makes it kind of hard to go through the entire level. Because, you know, you have that nagging sensation that, you know, maybe I kind of forgot something. Maybe it's probably a good idea for me to go back. Oh well, with the Sword of Light and the silver arms helping us, getting through these enemies shouldn't be too tough. Aside from the new ones that we came across, which actually are all part of the same team. You know, the doll ghost we came across, the pumpkin-headed Jack, Ashcroft, they're all part of the same trio of shamans. Once again, read the manga. It's a very good read. Very good show for a 4Kids dub. If you want to know more about these characters, really, just do that. And I think the key might be up here. I'm not entirely sure. Oh well, just, if you're playing along, just follow what I've been doing and you should be able to find everything, no problem. And there is the key. Yes. Thank you. I do love me some keys. Speaking of keys, I know this is a little off tangent, but it's the day before Kingdom Hearts 3D comes out, at least at the time of this recording. I'm not sure if I'll be able to release it on time, but I am looking forward to that game. I played the demo, I am a huge fan of the Kingdom Hearts franchise, and I will be enjoying Kingdom Hearts 3D and hopefully Kingdom Hearts 3 when that comes out in the year 2215. Anyways, back to Shaman King. And I keep falling into pits. Not like a boss, but like a punk. Oh well, I think the exit is just upwards from where we went before. Yeah, chances are the exit's always on the upper level. Hey, more Chuck! And just like before, just like with Ashcroft, we can actually get a Guardian Ghost from both Chuck and Jack. Always good to see. Oh, here's an interesting guy. This guy has a clock, and he likes to hit people with it. It's kind of weird. He also has a Guardian Ghost that we can take from him, but unfortunately this version doesn't... In this level, he doesn't feel like dropping said Guardian Ghost. Oh well, I'll get to what his Guardian Ghost does later on, but yeah, if you're fighting this guy, he's not too hard, just don't get too close to him when he's about to do his attack. And this is a perfect opportunity to use the totem attack, because Chuck can't really hit me because he can't jump down, and I'm at the perfect angle to hit. I was at the perfect angle to hit him. Jack, however, is not that easy to hit. So, unfortunately, too bad. Although it is always funny to see these enemies that give you somewhat trouble getting hit with the totem attack since they take a lot of damage, and it's just a giant fuck you energy attack. And I keep getting knocked backwards. Fortunately, I am a platforming master, so it's not too bad. And I leapt backwards for no reason. Yeah, I suck at this game for some odd reason. I think it's because at this rate I've been buckling down and doing a lot of recording. I've been doing so many parts. It's finally crashing down. You probably have an attempt counter in the lower left-hand corner just to show how many times I've tried getting through this section of the level. Because I've got the key. That's basically all I need to get through the level, but for some odd reason I am sucking ass. Although I never noticed the clouds before in the foreground. That's actually kind of interesting. We're finally out of this level, and I probably shouldn't have used that hamburger. Oh well. I probably should have also bought more hamburgers, but oh well. And I need to stop falling down into pits. Oh well, at least there's no real repercussions for falling into pits aside from a huge bite of your health being gone. And I love how 2 hits on Jack knocks him out, so yeah, just remember that and you should be able to get past him no problem. And here we have another new enemy. The Black Imps. I think this is the final variety of them, and they take 6 hits to die, apparently. And that Chuck before must have gotten all the agility orbs in Crackdown, because that was a huge leap. Oh well. Yeah, Black Imps. They are much stronger than the normal variety. They also take a lot of damage. They are the best ones, which shows that, I could make a racist joke, but, well, actually... saying that black people is strong isn't really racist, but you know what? I'm just gonna avoid it. And once again, Chuck doesn't feel like giving up his Guardian Ghost, which is weird because I kind of want it. I'll explain what it does when we actually get it. Suffice to say, it's really, really cute. And I was actually kind of worried there because flying enemies that drop Guardian Ghost actually have a chance of leaving the ghost in the wall, making it hard to get. This has happened to me more than once, and it's actually very, very annoying. And I think I may be missing a few treasure chests because I know you can find a pretty good deal, and this is a labyrinth. So if I find the exit, I might have to go backwards off camera to find any treasure chests I might have missed. Also, this area is kind of annoying since, you know, you kind of have to... Sorry, I had to burp a little. But anyways, you jump up, it takes you to the next section, you fall down, you fade back into the previous area, and then you have to jump backwards, or you have to jump up again. I've been playing for too long. And I don't know if this is the last level before we get to the boss, or if we have to do one more level. I'm pretty sure we have to do one more level. Lightning skeletons. Touching them causes electric attacks. There is a guardian ghost that you can find that reduces the damage to electric attacks. Unfortunately, we don't have that ghost, so don't touch the electric ghosts. They are actually more manageable than the freezing kind that have a chance to, well, freeze you. And I don't think I ever mentioned the totem enemies, where they shoot fireballs and poison arrows, which is kind of lame. Poison skeletons, like I mentioned before, they cause poison, very annoying if you don't have any antidotes, and if you don't have Eliza equipped like I do. We should be almost done. The exit's gotta be somewhere. Okay, here we are. And yeah, we do have one more level before we can actually go take on the boss. Actually, I think this is a good way to... Yep, does a lot of damage. And I think it also causes the screen to flicker a little, which is weird. Oh well. A lot of treasure chests that are easy to find here. Oh, and green poison skeletons that I don't like. Yet another bone skeleton thing that's very easy to hit. Although they are obnoxious, kind of on the ledge. Oh well. Just one totem attack should be able to take him down, no problem. Come on. Ah, come on. Where is the Chuck and Jack that give you your guardian ghosts? I really want them. Did I ever mention the blue freezing skeleton dogs? Oh well, they're exactly like the normal variety, it's just they're dogs. Oh, so many hamburgers! Yep. Actually, this isn't a Capcom game, so I was going to say it's like Resident Evil where you have to manage your inventory and blah 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 blah. Oh well. I can't remember if there is anything down there. I may want to equip Magnoscope. Fortunately, it's at the very bottom, so... Yeah, I never really used Magnoscope before, but now I'm using it all the time. Weird. Nope. Don't want to go down there. Nope. I was gonna ask if I wanted to go down there, but I think I might find something up here. Or it might just be the same thing. Yeah, I don't really care for sushi, so we're gonna avoid that. Avoid the poison dog, and I believe there is stuff back here. I think if you go even further, you can actually find some hidden stuff, but not gonna do that because we do not have the special ability to fly over there. But we will get something like that eventually. We also don't have something to latch onto those hooks. And I think that Chuck might have actually been the one with the guardian ghost inside, so we're just gonna reset that. Hopefully he doesn't fall to his death again. Nope. Sweet. Although he did drop a shiny coin. Really like the shiny coins. Oh, don't want to get touched by that. And I think this might be the end of the level. Yep. I know we have to go this way. I thought we would be at the boss by now, but no. Oh yeah, sorcerers. I don't think I ever mentioned them. I think we saw them before in the level after we got the silver tail. Really all they do is just shoot fireballs. Yeah, I'm sorry if the frame rate dropping is causing my commentary to go down in quality as well, but hey, what can you do? Anyways, sorcerers. The blue variety shoot fireballs. The red variety, I think, have a attack that... I think it's like some kind of laser attack that appears underneath. I don't really remember all that well. And I think I'm about to die. Yeah, I don't want that, so... And there's a Dobby barrier down there, which chances are means that there is treasure. And I like treasure. Treasure is nice. And those imps deserve to die. And I'm still wondering where the Chuck Guardian Ghost is, because... I don't know. I thought I would have gotten it by now. Oh well. I'll have to look it up on an FAQ or something. I never noticed that I'm being really reckless with this game. I mean, I'm not saying that I could go through this entire game without taking any damage, but I'm usually better than this. Oh well. Age means I'm not doing that good. Oh well. Probably don't want to go that way because it probably means I'm going to fall into the pit and take a lot of damage, and I don't like that, so just going to avoid that. And I think that orange sorcerer is the final variety you can go up against, and I think he summons like little ice daggers that appear underneath you, just kind of trail towards you, kind of like Vexen's attack in the his second fight in Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories, you know, where he summons the ice fangs from the ground. Not the one where he creates the pool of ice that causes you to automatically dodge roll. That's just retarded. And if I'm correct, you have to go to the upper right-hand corner, but I'm going to the left side because I think there might be treasure here. And I'm pretty sure, I know I've said this before, but I am sure that after this level, there is a boss fight. There has to be. Because we have gone pretty far into this level. Or this section of level. Don't want to die, don't want to die. And we've played through a lot of levels. And I really want to get to a boss fight. Because it's been quite a while since our last boss fight. Oh my god, this guy. I don't even remember this guy being up here. Well, okay, apparently he was up there because he gives you a Guardian Ghost. It does the same thing as the other doll summoning Guardian Ghost we got does. It summons a doll that you can use to fight people with. And you need the dolls that the skeletons drop in order to use that. I don't know if I mentioned that before, but you know, the Chimi Moryu, I think it was, that requires the pebbles and it summons the little green imp. Then you got the Shikigami where you need the leaves in order to summon the little blue imp. Ooh, new Guardian Ghost. I forgot what this one does. And I don't want to get poisoned. And apparently ghosts are immune to poison. And I actually don't remember what this one does. Let's see now. I think it started with an O. Orono, Wind of Light. Oh yeah, this one freezes enemies. Not really that useful. Probably wouldn't use it. Unless you're dealing with a, actually, let's use it. I want to see it in action. Ah, yeah. This thing is a load of crap. And don't want to fight you. I said I don't want to fight you. Ouch. Ass. A lot of slowdown in this game. If you're not a fan of slowdown because a lot of stuff going down, you probably don't want to play this game. But actually, what am I saying? You definitely want to play this game. Even if you aren't a fan of slowdown, still play this game. It's very good. Especially since, apparently, I've met a few of the people who have commented on the previous parts have said that they're fans of Shaman King, and yet they never heard of this game. Well, it's probably going to surprise them, but there's actually a sequel to this game, Shaman King Master of Spirits 2. So, we're just going to platform here, and there we go, end of the level. And I think this is the boss fight. So we're just going to manage our inventory, and we are gonna save in case we die. And the boss here is our friend Jocko. As far as Jocko's character, I don't really remember him all that well. I mean, when I was into Shaman King, eventually I kind of stopped watching it because, you know, I had more important things to do, and he gets hypnotized like a punk. But from what I remember from Jocko, basically he's just comic relief. That's really all he is. I mean, he's constantly making bad puns, he's got a ridiculous afro, and apparently he doesn't feel like doing anything. Oh well, anyways, fight time! This is a very, oddly enough, it's a very platform-heavy boss fight. Of course, his signature attack is the Jaguar Swipe, where he'll just kind of bounce all around the field like he's Sonic the Hedgehog. That little stone statue head in the background will shoot a wind tornado that can do quite a lot of damage and can also knock you into... Okay, well, it doesn't do a lot of damage, but it does knock you into the air. The Jaguar Swipe can also be pretty dangerous, and you can also fall into the water and take massive damage. So yeah, don't fall into the water. However, there are logs to keep you from falling down. He also has a move where he'll leap into the bushes and teleport to one of the other bushes. You can hit him, or you can find bombs. You can attack the bombs to keep them from hitting you, but... See, you can hit the bombs. Anyways. As the fight continues, I think he does the Jaguar Swipe for longer, and he moves faster, and when he does the whole teleporting bomb move, he summons more and more bombs. Really, if you just keep swinging at him, you'll probably hit him a good number of times, because you're going to be jumping all over the place. He's not that hard to fight, since you can pin him down pretty easily, and as long as you're following him, you should be able to do quite a lot of damage, actually. And don't fall, and I fall. Using an item. And that wind thing can be pretty annoying, and his Jaguar Swipe is pretty annoying. This is overall a very annoying fight. But it's pretty easy as long as you're constantly following him and wailing on him, and eventually he'll go down. And we get another page to the Tomb of the Shaman. And defeating him, we get his guardian ghost, Mick, spelt M-I-C. All it's missing is a key, and I can make a very obvious and unfunny joke. Oh well, anyways, Mick is very useful because it is a speedrunner's dream. Once again, I'll explain what the guardian ghost does in the next part because I like doing this in intervals with boss fights. I don't know why, I just do that. I want to thank you for watching, and next time, we'll go beat some more ass and beat some more bitches. See you later.